Hi darlings, welcome back. Thank you for joining me for another autumn fashion video. Today I'm going to be going through those real essential pieces in an autumn wardrobe no matter what your budget is. So these are the key pieces which hopefully you're going to get so much wear out of no matter what kind of wardrobe or what kind of style you have. I'm going to be sharing 6 or 7 essentials which I talk about, let's be honest, every single year. But this year, I don't know if we can maybe blame it on the current situation, but I feel like this year, basics and essentials in particular have been done really well. In a way, we're spoilt for choice, and if we invest in these pieces this year, then these are the kind of pieces which are going to be in our wardrobes for so many years to come. I have, for most of these pieces, got an option for so many different budgets, so whether you're looking to pick up something from the high street or you are willing to invest a little bit more, then hopefully I will have an option perfect for you. As always, before we get started, just to let you know that everything that I mention in today's video is going to be left linked in the description box down below, and if you are new here, I would love it if you subscribe, join me for future fashion videos as well as daily life vlogs here on my channel. So just click that little subscribe button and turn your notification bell on, and then you won't miss any upcoming videos. So kicking off with the first autumn wardrobe essential, and it is of course the jumper dress. The jumper dress is something which I talk about so often because it is the perfect mix of being incredibly comfortable, something you can wear around the house as I'm doing today, or you can wear it out and about, just depending on how you accessorize it. Luckily for us, there are jumper dresses available no matter what your budget. During the autumn edit, I showed you a couple of slightly more premium versions, one amazing one from Max Mara with the beautiful buttons on the collar. I showed you one from Nanushka from Farfetch, but you'll be pleased to know I also have found some really beautiful, more affordable options. This one that I'm wearing right now is from Topshop. It's a really lovely kind of biscuity, almost buttery color, which I think is so flattering. You've got a slight balloon sleeve, a really lovely length, not too long, perfect with a pair of knee-high boots. I've actually just styled it with its own belt, but it looks equally gorgeous with a belt of your choice as well, perhaps the Gucci horsebit belt, something that I have been speaking about a lot on my channel lately. It's a really great way of adding a little bit more of a luxury touch to a high street dress. Another retailer, of course, that I have been mentioning a lot when it comes to jumper dresses is H&M. I also have this beautiful jumper dress from H&M, a little bit more affordable. This one, again, I've been styling with my Gucci belt and also with a belt bag. Jumper dresses are so easy to style, whether it's with a puffer coat or a gilet. You really have so many options. And then if you want to invest a little bit more, a retailer that is always a go-to for me, unsurprisingly, is Reiss. This one is slightly smarter, so who says that jumper dresses always have to be a little bit more casual? This one is perfect to wear to the office for slightly smarter occasions. It's a little bit more fitted. You've got more structure to the silhouette. It's almost this kind of lilac-y shade, which we're seeing so much of this season. And silhouette-wise, it's a little bit of a fit and a flare. So it fits you beautifully on the bodice and then flares out on the skirt, giving it a really gorgeous feminine silhouette. I'm not gonna lie, I spend most of my time at this time of year wearing a jumper dress, whether I'm going out for a pub lunch, heading to a friend's house, even just walking to the local village pub, I will just whack on a jumper dress because they are so comfortable. I've got a few jumper dresses from H&M and River Island from last year, and I'm just wearing them while relaxing around the house because they are so easy to throw on. Something that my regular viewers will know that I talk about a lot during the autumn season are thermals. I just have to mention these in an autumn essentials video. I don't have one for every budget, I'm afraid, because there are actually just 2 that I recommend. Marks & Spencer's and Uniqlo. I wear thermals under everything at this time of year. You can never be too sure. Even this morning we were going out for a dog walk and the sun was shining, so beautiful. Then there's a real chill in the air. Luckily, wearing a thermal just regulates your temperature, keeps you warm when it's cool and keeps you cool when it's warm. Plus, they're a really nice just second layer, especially if what you're wearing is knitwear and perhaps your skin is a little bit more sensitive or you might be a little bit prone to itchiness. A thermal will just sort that out completely. It is the base layer that everybody needs in their wardrobe this autumn. I'll leave a few of my favorites linked down below. So I don't know about you, but I am just not in the mood for investing in really beautiful high heels this year. I just feel like we're not going to have anywhere to wear them, and instead I am investing all of those funds, not that I have a heel fund, but that's how I'm justifying my purchases, in knee-high boots, and most importantly, practical, wearable brown boots. I have the most dreamy pair to share with you. It is this gorgeous pair. These are from Chloe. I'm actually yet to wear these out of the house. I'm still making my mind up because I'm not gonna lie, they are not too dissimilar to the boots that I'm wearing now, my Saint Laurent boots, which you will have seen that I treated myself to during my autumn edit. I bought both of these pairs from Farfetch. This video is not sponsored, but I have worked with Farfetch over this last few weeks and my discount code with them is still active. So if either of these boots or anything else from Farfetch that I show in this video catches your eye, you can use my discount code, which is Mumblr FF10. It's not an affiliate code, I don't gain anything from it, but that will save you 10% off. There are a few T's and C's which I'll leave linked down below. But back to the boots. A pair of brown knee-high boots I think is the footwear style to invest in this autumn winter because it's so timeless, so wearable. We want to be investing in things which are going to be in our wardrobe for so many years to come, and this pair from Chloe is just an absolute dream. I'm so in love with them. They definitely tick that equestrian style. I love this little ring detail. They've got a very smart little zip here. Perfect heel height for wearing, again, for country lunches. But they also style really beautifully with a slightly smarter dress. I wore these for dinner at a friend's house a couple of days ago. And even though the equestrian style is really on trend this year, a pair of classic brown boots is never going to go out of style. So I am very happy to invest. I'd love to know what you guys think of these. You may remember I also have a pair of brown boots, which is slightly more of a croc pattern, so a little bit different to these, a little bit more trend focused, from H&M, and you'll be pleased to know they were only $39.99. So this is definitely a trend or an essential that you can pick up on the high street, but I would lean towards investing in this style if you can, because it's something that you're going to want to wear so much and for many years to come. The next autumn wardrobe essential, something which I feel like the quest is eternal to find the perfect pair, and it is a pair of leather leggings or faux leather leggings. This year I feel like I've done very well with finding the perfect pair, and the retailer is not one which I automatically would have thought of. It is Karen Millen. For many years, Karen Millen has been a go-to for me when it comes to beautiful outerwear, boots, slightly smarter kind of knitted dresses, perfect for workwear. But I've never really thought about them for leather leggings. Well, this year I have been spoiled for choice, and yet they also have a few different price points. I have no less than 3 pairs of leather leggings from Karen Millen to share with you today. First of all, this creamy pair, and I do think a pair of cream leather leggings or faux leather, this is actually the faux leather pair, the most affordable. They really are a fantastic building block for so many different autumn outfits. I think there is nothing more chic than a pair of cream leather leggings with a beautiful cream or white jumper and fluffy coat. Oh my goodness, so elegant. This pair is actually fabric on the back, so they're a little bit more affordable because you actually are only paying for half of them to be the faux leather, but this also means that the fit of them is so much more comfortable and so much more fitted to your body. With leather leggings, I always say size up at least 1 size, because there is nothing more uncomfortable or unflattering than a really tight pair of leather leggings. But this pair I think are absolutely stunning and really easy to style. I know, of course, not everyone loves to wear light colours quite as much as I do, and I have to hold my hands up and say I think a pair of black leather leggings is possibly the only black thing I have in my wardrobe. As you can see, I have a very light pastel coloured colour palette, but even I cannot deny how versatile a pair of black leather leggings is in an autumn wardrobe. This is another pair of faux leather. These are actually from Lydia Millen's edit with Karen Millen, and they also have the fabric on the back, so the fit is just absolutely beautiful. Once again, paired with a gorgeous chunky cashmere jumper, oh my goodness, and a pair of boots, and you have the most beautiful, timeless autumnal outfit. Sometimes you just cannot beat a pair of real leather leggings, and again, Karen Millen has the most beautiful option. These are actually in a kind of ivory colour, which I think is so wearable. Thankfully, they are stretch leather, so they're still very comfortable to wear. I remember when I worked in Reiss, the carry leather leggings, that's what they were called, they retailed for £600, and yet I wanted them so badly. I saved up my wages. Luckily, I actually managed to get a pair in the sample sale. Got them in a size 4 though, so tragically they no longer fit me. But these are less than half the price of the Reiss carry leather leggings, and yet they fit just as beautifully and look just as fabulous. They are the more expensive pair of leather leggings that I've found, but still, as far as real leather leggings go, I don't think they are that badly priced at all. I have noticed a knitwear trend this year, which I never knew I needed as much before as I do in 2020, and it is cardigans. Cardigans just give you all of those cozy vibes, and with all the working from home we've been doing, I think we are all definitely leaning towards cozy vibes this autumn winter. There are so many beautiful options available. I have a couple of favorites which are both from fairly affordable retailers. Firstly, this one from Topshop, just a plain classic cardigan, very little design detail on this whatsoever, a really nice low v-neck, perfect for framing your necklaces. I have been wearing this so much, just lounging around the house, literally with my leggings, and there's just something about the colour of this. I think it gives quite a flattering glow to the skin. I just tie my hair up in a bun, and considering I'm wearing leggings and a cardigan, I feel surprisingly chic. Okay, this next piece I am so excited to share with you because I have actually been looking for a coat like this for at least 3 years, at least. I feel like the very first time I laid eyes on the Max Mara version of this, I actually vowed that one day I would buy the Max Mara version. Thankfully, I have found one which is, okay, it's not cheap, it's still in the hundreds of pounds, but it is a fraction of the price of the Max Mara teddy coat. Yes, this literally arrived today, and I'm so thrilled to share this with you. This is the same make, and by the way, the autumn essential is of course the teddy coat. This is the same brand as the white cropped teddy coat, so it's from Stan Studio. I showed you the white cropped one in a vlog very recently. This is much longer. It's got this beautiful, really sumptuous collar. It's got this teddy style robe closure, which literally makes you feel like you're wearing your dressing gown. It is so cozy. And this looks like a very expensive coat. I shared this on my Instagram stories this morning, and I had so many messages like, Josie, you finally got the Max Mara coat. This is another piece that I purchased from Farfetch, so I hope it doesn't sell out as quickly as the white one did, but again, as a little reminder, you could use my discount code if you would like to invest in something like this, and I really would highly recommend it, especially where we just want to be cozy and warm this autumn winter, and invest in good quality pieces which we can wear next winter, winter in 5 years time, winter in 10 years time. This definitely ticks those boxes. If I remember correctly, it was around the £300 mark. There are a couple of versions of this. I think one is £290 and one I think is £350. There's about an inch difference in the length. I will leave the exact one that I have linked down below. But I would definitely recommend checking out this particular designer. It's called Stan Studio, because they have some incredible and such high quality coats. In fact, I've seen a leopard print one on the Farfetch website, and I'm so tempted because I really think that the quality of these compared to the price is so incredible. The only coat that I have tried on that is anywhere near as beautiful as this looks is the Max Mara. And if I remember correctly, that is, I think, £2,500 for the equivalent of this in Max Mara. So yeah, it's safe to say that I'm in love with this coat. Of course, I have another beautiful option to share with you. This one is from Karen Millen, again from Lydia's edit with Karen Millen. This is the most beautiful blush champagne colour, and again, it is so comfortable. This literally feels like you're being hugged continuously, and it is so gorgeous. This one is a little bit more cropped, so it depends on what kind of length you prefer. If you want to show off a little bit more of your outfit, then a cropped length like this is absolutely perfect, whereas if you just want to be completely bound up and so warm and cozy, then the longer one is definitely an option to consider. But the colour of this is unlike any teddy coat that I have ever seen before. If you're loving that purpley, almost grey oatmeal shade that seems to be everywhere this autumn, then this is the first and only teddy coat that I've seen in this colour. I wore this out to a pub for dinner last night and I must have had 5 or 6 different people ask me where this was from, and let me tell you, this is quite possibly the softest faux fur coat I think I have ever felt. I love that it's got these little hidden pockets, beautifully lined, and just really lovely quality details like this chain to hang it up with. It really annoys me when faux fur coats don't have a chain, because it just ends up ripping the lining if it's just a little fabric tag. These small things. And I think this one is around half the price of the Stan Studio coat. Still an investment, of course, but a very worthy investment and a great autumn essential. If you are looking for a teddy coat that comes in under the £100 mark, then Topshop have an incredible option, very, very similar in shade to the Karen Millen. This one is actually reversible, so you can see from the belt here, you can wear it leather side out, which does of course mean that the cozy fabric is then against your skin. Or you can wear it fluffy side out, which is my preferred way to style this. This is kind of a combination of the two. It's the same length as the Stan Studio, but a very similar colour to the Karen Millen. I feel like this would be a good point to say that I do have a little bit of a coat problem. I'm a self-confessed coataholic, and one coat investment for your autumn wardrobe the whole season is more than enough. Please bear that in mind. But with that said, I do have one final coat to share with you, and it's another from Stan Studio. Instead of a teddy coat, I would classify this more as a Borg coat. So just take your pick, whichever suits your style more. This one, I mean, it is so beautiful. How am I meant to decide between these coats? Honestly, I just love them all so much. And if you watched my clear out video, you'll know that I was saying that the coats in my current wardrobe collection are quite smart. Obviously, from living in London, I tended to wear slightly more structured and smarter coats in the past, whereas now I feel like living in the countryside, I just want things which are really cozy. So that is my excuse for investing in cozier coats this autumn winter. But this is a really lovely snuggly teddy material. I really like the contrast between the cream and the brown, and I love how this looks on. This would look so fabulous styled over the leather leggings with a beautiful jumper, with a knitted cardigan perhaps. All of those autumn essentials in one outfit. And again, you can use the Farfetch discount code on this one. The next autumn wardrobe essential is actually another accessory, and it is one that usually I would say to invest in. However, having seen how many fantastic options Topshop have this season, I'm saying that this is the season to actually save on your autumn sunglasses. They have absolutely nailed it when it comes to creating the perfect dupes for the more designer sunglasses. Yes, I love my Fendis and I love my Saint Laurent sunglasses, but I am actually reaching for my Topshop ones more than any other at this time of year. So if you like that slightly bigger, more square kind of cat eye shape, then this pair is absolutely gorgeous. But then I'm also loving slightly smaller frames, especially when I want to look a little bit more chic. It's less about sun protection and more about completing the outfit. Then I love this pair. I feel like they are maybe dupes for, is it Balenciaga, Prada, Miu Miu? All the designers have this kind of very slim flick to them. And I have to say, overall, I would say for a classic pair of sunglasses, you might want to invest, but these more trend shapes, like are we even going to be loving this shape of sunglasses next year? Who knows? So because of that uncertainty, I'm recommending you save on your sunglasses this year. These are available on the Topshop website. Of course, I'll be leaving them linked down below, but I just think Topshop have absolutely smashed it with their sunglasses this season. And darlings, my final autumn wardrobe essential to share with you. You might guess what it is based on the missing piece from the wardrobe behind me, and it is the gilet. I am just loving gilets this year more than ever, from the very practical dog walking gilets from Barbour, Dubry, those kind of brands, all the way up to the very beautiful ones from Reiss. These are my two favorites, both from Reiss. This is the one which is reversible, similar to the Topshop coat in that it's kind of leather one side and this beautiful faux fur on the outside, or possibly not faux fur, shearling. And then this very classic shearling cropped gilet, also from Reiss. These are two investment pieces, but again, investments that I was willing to make, because when I look in my wardrobe, I have got a couple of gilets in my wardrobe which must be coming up to 4 years old, both from Reiss, so I feel confident that these are going to last and most definitely stand the test of time in my wardrobe. I'm hoping that I might be able to find some more affordable alternatives to share with you down below, so check the description box for some high street options. But if you are tempted by gilets this season, then I would say that Reiss is the retailer to go to. Okay, my darlings, those are my autumn wardrobe essentials for 2020. I really hope you enjoyed this video, found it interesting, found it useful. I'm sure you already have so many of these in your wardrobe already, but if not, hopefully I've given you a little bit of food for thought. As mentioned a million times, everything will be linked down in the description box below, as well as any discount codes, any dupes and things like that. Another quick reminder, when I do find really good dupes, I always share them on my Instagram stories, so make sure you're following me on Instagram if you'd like to see them really quickly, because often retailers like H&M, they do sell out very, very quickly, and I can share them instantaneously on my Instagram. But darlings, that's all from me for today. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you very, very soon in the next one. Bye.